one of the greatest, most entertaining weekends of 2025. We start off in Spain.
Mbappe gets away from Eric Garcia, but the hand catches Eric Garcia.
Looking at the Barcelona player, something did get thrown on the pitch from the bench from a Real Madrid player.
The Copa del Rey final, that was carnage, absolute carnage. Barcelona winning at first, and then Mbappe scores his first free kick to get flipping Real Madrid ahead, and then somehow Barcelona scored 2 more to get ahead, and then Rudiger gets a red card. There was so much that happened. But it all came down to a last-minute Koundé screamer, which is absolutely, ridiculous. It was such an even matchup. I thought it was going to go to penalties, and then suddenly Koundé, I know it just grabs the ball, smacks it bottom left, and then Barcelona win. To be honest, I didn't think they were going to win, so but I didn't realize it was going to be that much of a chaotic match. But yeah, congrats to Barcelona, and yeah, that is the first event of the year. Well, not the first, but you get what I'm saying. Next up, we move on to Wembley.
And that's charged down by Sarr as Pau Torres was trying to get Villa moving forwards. Ismaila Sarr did pretty well. Brilliant!
And we won't forget today as well.
Worked brilliantly well.
Marmoush with the corner, and it's headed in!
Josko Gvardiol is there again, the Premier League's top scoring defender.
Yep, the FA Cup semi-final, and we have the 2 finalists, City versus Crystal Palace. City, fair enough, I guess I kind of expected it. I mean, they haven't had a good season, but, it's Man City. But Crystal Palace in an FA Cup final, I just didn't see that coming. I mean, I really thought Villa were going to dismantle Crystal Palace, but they surpassed my expectations, and all I can say is fair enough. And now I want Crystal Palace to win the whole thing, because then every other competition, I guess apart from maybe the Premier League, would have actually been hella entertaining when it comes to football. I mean, the Champions League this season has been, very good, very entertaining, this new format. The FA Cup, obviously, because we have one team that nobody really would have predicted to make it to the final at the start. And then the Carabao Cup as well. Newcastle winning it again. They won their first trophy in 7 years. And then the Premier League, well, it's been a bit boring, but I'll talk about that later. Now we go to one of the main events. We go over to the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, the fight that everyone's been talking about. Conor Benn versus Chris Eubank.
Final round!
Warriors, you have to say, they've left it all on the line, and good work from both. He's hurt with the left, isn't there, Ben?
And this weight difference has started just to come into it. And Conor Benn's hit with the right hand. What a
Yeah, that basically sums up the whole fight. That one clip, that's basically how the entire fight went. It was just 12 rounds of pure heart, determination. It's the fight of the year. It was just the build-up, the press conferences, the weigh-in, everything. Even his father and stuff, the way his father, said he wasn't going to show up to the fight, then they suddenly reunite. It all just made one big loop, and then Chris Eubank deserved to win because, well, come on, I mean, look at the kind of build-up. It ends a perfect story. And then even the amount of celebrities that came watching, and then seeing flipping Declan Rice and Rashford getting booed in a Tottenham stadium, that's actually pretty funny. And then there's obviously this moment, this clip right here. This clip is actually hilarious.
Well against Elis Zorro in his last fight, he challenged for a European title, was put down and hurt early, but he's shown in his career so far that he is able to confront and respond to...
Yeah, Cleveland Clark. This guy's jokes. Playing flipping North London forever in the Tottenham Stadium. As an Arsenal fan, I absolutely love this. Now, don't get me wrong, I know this guy lost, but still, props to that. He won in my eyes with that flipping, with that start. So yeah, overall, that was an amazing night. That was a very good night. Now, the one I didn't want to talk about, but we move on to Anfield. Yep, we aren't in a nightmare. You're really seeing this. Liverpool won the league. I mean, to be honest, I don't want acting surprised. I knew this was going to happen months ago, but I just didn't really want the day to come. I at least wanted Arsenal to put in a bit more of a battle, but, it's what it is. But yeah, this season, Liverpool, Arne Slot, they completely deserved it. Man City, Arsenal got derailed by injuries, and they capitalised. Arne Slot's first season, and you can't really hate he capitalised. He did what he needed to do, and he won the league in his first season, which is very, very impressive and very, very annoying. Since Arteta couldn't do it for what now? 5-6 years? It gets to a point. Now, I'm not going to take anything away from Liverpool. They deserve the title, and they should be very happy. But at the same time, you can also admit, it's been a terrible, Premier League season. Absolutely nothing really that entertaining has happened. No title race because Liverpool just dominated the league. All 3 teams that got promoted got relegated, and I don't know, it's compared to the previous like 2-3 seasons, or 2 in fact, it's been very boring. Like seasons before, the title race would be on until the very last day, which I guess again it's on Man City and Arsenal. I mean, derailed by injuries, but again, no excuse. They weren't good this season. Relegation teams, I guess they just weren't good enough. And usually seasons before, there would be like days where there was one season I remember, Nottingham Forest, they won a match on the last day and then they were confirmed being, staying in the Premier League, but that just doesn't really happen anymore. Like, I used to be excited to watch the Prem, like, every weekend, no matter what form any team is in, but this season I haven't really had that same feeling. The Champions League is clearly clean slated. The Prem, La Liga has been better, the Carabao Cup has been better, the FA Cup has been better, the Premier League has been very dry this season. Now, would I say the same thing if Arsenal won the league instead of Liverpool and then basically Arsenal and Liverpool swapped over? Absolutely not. I'd be exhilarated. I mean, I'll be glazing the season a bit more, but, you can see from other teams' point of view, it's been a pretty boring season. I guess the only good thing, is that Forest are probably playing in the Champions League next season, which is very good. It's different. So yeah. But again, I'm not hating on Liverpool. It's impressive. They did very good. They fully deserved it. And yeah, hopefully I guess next season in the Premier League is better. But Liverpool, congratulations, you deserve the title. You were just the best team in the Premier League, which is fair. So we'll see if it's better next year. But hopefully Arsenal can finally do it and Arteta just fixes up and buys a flipping striker, this lame ass manager. But he got us to a Champions League semi-final, so I'm not complaining. But yeah, those are the main events. But oh my goodness, this weekend has been so stacked. There's even some things I haven't talked about, like Speed coming to the flipping UK, doing a live stream with KSI for like 3 hours. That was very funny to watch.
Okay, fair enough. Yo, bro, we're doing a try not to laugh. If you make us laugh, you get money. Make me and KSI laugh. Come on.
Hi. Well, am I? Is this real?
And then you got Wrexham getting promoted to the flipping Championship. Like, they got promoted like 3 years in a row, so you never know, they could be in the Premier League. But again, they're creating history. That happened on the weekend, and probably people didn't know that's just how flipping stacked this weekend was. Now, of course, I'd be lying if I said I watched literally everything that happened this weekend, because I physically couldn't. I've only got 2 eyes, 1 body, but I've been scrolling and seeing everything, Instagram. Yeah, there's been something for everybody this weekend. Like, no matter how old you are, gender, whatever, it don't matter. There's been something entertaining for you, and I'm sure there's even things I've missed out talking about. But yeah, what a weekend. And then we go back on a flipping Monday morning, back to our flipping that present, sad lives, you know what I'm saying? Back to work, school, whatever. But it was grateful to have this, amazing weekend. And I guess tonight, at least I've got Beta Squad and The Simon will be uploading soon, so I've got them to watch tonight. I mean, I know the Beta Squad uploaded yesterday, but still got them to watch tonight, and it's honestly, it's been exquisite. So with how terrible 2025 has been in a lot of aspects, this weekend is really lighting up the mood, and maybe this just means, with the sun coming out, with all these events happening, with GTA 6 yet to still come out, maybe 2025 will go from being the worst year to maybe the best year. I mean, I don't know why they couldn't have distributed out these events, like, evenly, and I don't know why they happen on one weekend, but honestly, I'm not complaining, and maybe there's still a bright end to 2025. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. That's probably one of the longest flipping yapping sessions I've had, but maybe I'll do longer in the future, who knows. But yeah, that's what I have to say, and yeah, in a bit.